Shedeur back at practice, and we are back to showing this graphic that lacks all context and clarity.
Phil, I saw you went and visit Shiloh.
Yeah,
down Tampa.
Shedeur told me not to come. Yeah, let's get that out.
I was about to ask why you hadn't gone to
he didn't want me to come. He's like, Dad, I may get 3-4 reps at practice. I don't want you seeing that. Like, come on, no, I'm not where I need to be. Let me get where I need to be.
And I saw that your dad mentioned on the Michael Irvin podcast that he wanted to come here and see you, but you.
Yeah, I told him don't come.
The moment that stunned the NFL, it was quiet. No yelling, no fanfare, just a rookie quarterback answering a simple question at a press conference. But what he said, it sent a ripple through NFL circles, sports media, and every living room where football families talk legacy. Yeah, I told him don't come. Those were the words from Shedeur Sanders when asked why his father, Deion Sanders, Coach Prime himself, hadn't been spotted at Browns training camp. Before we dive into this explosive story, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss the football drama they don't want you to hear. The tone wasn't disrespectful. He didn't roll his eyes. He didn't flinch. But make no mistake, this wasn't just a son keeping dad away. This was a statement to the entire NFL. He's not here to ride on Deion's name. He's here to build his own. And in one sentence, Shedeur made it clear, this is my time and I need to earn it alone. Understanding the sandbox, Deion's massive shadow. To really grasp the weight of this moment, you need to understand who Deion Sanders is in this world. He's not just a former NFL legend, he's a brand, a movement, a lightning rod for attention. As a player, Hall of Famer, as a coach, transformed Jackson State and made Colorado the most talked about team in the country. As a father, fiercely protective and publicly supportive. Now imagine trying to prove yourself in an NFL locker room with that man watching from the sideline, cameras in his face, media clinging to his every quote, fans screaming for autographs. Deion doesn't just show up, he takes over the room, and Shedeur knows that better than anyone. He's lived with it his whole life. So this decision telling Deion not to come to camp wasn't just about optics, it was a power move, a carefully calculated attempt to shift the spotlight away from the legacy and toward the grind. The unwritten rules of the NFL locker room. NFL camps are not playgrounds, they are battlegrounds. Every practice is war. Every rep is a chance to prove or lose your spot. And if you're a rookie quarterback walking into that fire, you better believe every eye is on you. Not just the coaches, not just the fans. The players are watching too. They're looking for weakness, ego, arrogance, any sign that you think you're above the grind. So what happens when the rookie in the QB room is Deion Sanders' son? Everyone wonders, is he getting special treatment? Is the media protecting him? Is he just a name, or can he really ball? Now imagine Deion shows up at practice. Suddenly, it's not just about footwork and reads, it's about narrative. That's the distraction Shedeur refused to allow by saying, "Stay home." Shedeur sent a message, "I'm not asking for favors, I'm here to earn this like every other man." And in an instant, he gained respect, a family decision or a family split. On the outside, some called it a snub. Why would he keep his father away during such a crucial time? Is there tension in the Sanders family? The media ate it up, but if you actually listened to Shedeur, you heard something deeper. I don't want him to come and see me get a couple reps and be cheering like a good dad. You can't be proud of me right now. I gotta get to where I'm going first. That's not bitterness, that's ambition. It's not rebellion, it's focus. He's not saying, I don't want you here. He's saying, I want to be great, and I need space to build that greatness. It's a request that only a father who's walked that same journey could understand. And if you listen closely, Shedeur sounds a lot like Deion, because Prime never needed validation either. He always knew who he was. Now Shedeur is trying to find that for himself. Coach Prime, silence louder than words. Here's where it gets interesting. After the story dropped, after the press conference clip went viral, after fans dissected every word, Deion said nothing. No tweet, no interview, no podcast rant, just silence. And in that silence was approval. Because if you followed Coach Prime's career, you know he's not shy about media, but this time he stepped back. Let his son speak. Let his son lead. And maybe that's the most telling thing of all. Deion knows this moment moment isn't about him anymore. It's Shedeur's journey now, the burden of being a sandbox kid. People love the fairy tale version. Father coaches son, son follows in his footsteps. Together they conquer the football world, but real life is messier, especially when your father is one of the most polarizing figures in all of sports. Everywhere Shedeur goes, he's compared, judged, dismissed. Some say he only made it this far because of Deion. Others say he's not ready for the NFL game speed. Few people see him for what he really is, a young man under more pressure than almost any rookie in the league. So when he says he needs space, when he says he doesn't want his dad in the building, it's not ungrateful. It's survival. He needs room to breathe, to grow, to fall, to learn, to succeed, or fail on his own terms. The locker room just got louder. You want to know the real consequence of this move? He just put the entire QB room on notice. There's no more, he's just here because of his name. There's no more Coach Prime might influence decisions. By pushing his father away, Shedeur is now fully exposed. Every mistake is his. Every throw will be judged only by its merit. And that's exactly how he wants it. Let Kenny Pickett take the first team reps. Let the coaching staff play it safe. When Shedeur gets on the field, he has nothing to hide behind. And if he balls out, nobody can say it was handed to him. Media manipulation and the cult of personality. Make no mistake, sports media lives for this. A son saying no thanks to his legendary dad. Clickbait gold. But here's what most outlets got wrong. This isn't a rift. This is growth. Think of it like this. Deion was the launch pad, but now Shedeur is trying to fly the rocket. That requires letting go. Even if the media spins it into conflict, real fans can see the truth. The teammate test. You know who else saw this? The Browns locker room. Every vet in that room has seen the coach's kid walk in with attitude, but what Shedeur did, that earned nods. It earned quiet respect from receivers, from linemen, from defensive players who don't care who your daddy is. They care if you can deliver under pressure. And let's be clear, the NFL is brutal. If Shedeur falters, this story disappears. But if he rises, this press conference clip will be studied like a legendary play because he didn't throw a pass, but he changed the narrative. The pressure ahead. Now the spotlight is even brighter. Preseason is here. Joint practices, depth chart updates, snaps with the twos, snaps with the threes. Everything counts. And Shedeur, he knows it. He's not here for headlines anymore. He's here for film. And in football, tape doesn't lie. So we wait. Will this bet on independence pay off? Will Shedeur force his way into the NFL conversation through play alone? Legacy, identity, and a different kind of love. In the end, this story isn't really about football. It's about something bigger. It's about a son trying to earn his manhood, not from fans, not from media, but from himself, and a father who's wise enough to step back and let that happen. That takes trust, that takes respect, that takes love, a different kind of love, not the kind that claps on the sideline, the kind that says, I believe in you so much, I'll let you go it alone. This is just the beginning. This wasn't a controversy. This was a declaration. Shedeur Sanders is not just the son of Coach Prime. He's a quarterback, a competitor, a grown man, and if his play matches his poise, the NFL better buckle up because the next great Sanders era isn't going to be about gold chains or highlight reels. It's going to be about grit, discipline, and the courage to say, let me prove it myself. What do you think? Was Shedeur right to tell his dad not to come? Does this make him more likable or more polarizing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like if you respect the move, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep football drama you won't get from ESPN.